bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19, Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Okay, break.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 18.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left with 4th down here.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
4th down. Here's Daniels. Buys time, and they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He rolls to his right. His first throw is an interception. Amani Hooker has it. And the Commanders return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the jump.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, not Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Get it. Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over
1st and 10 now from the 46.
6-yard line.
Easy.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he was lined down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but ready to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Pack the 60s.
There's a dive up the middle. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go. Strike.
Play action now with Daniels. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Nice target, that's Lane. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels to throw on fourth. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now. They need 7.
Check smash. Son, this is hot. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, son, this is hot. Silver.
They're going to run with Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
There's nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready up.
After the 3 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 68. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
70.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. And from their own side of midfield here, they're going to punt rather than go for it. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Offense to the line. Here we go. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Hey, go.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On the jump.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Daniels back to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Come on. Hey. 70 line.
Third and long for Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
30 left. Hey, run. Hey, son.
Lawrence to throw it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
On red. Hey, tomato. Hey, kill. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Hey.
Now it's Lawrence. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger.
Air it out on 3rd. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
37-yard line.
13. Lisa 24. Son.
1st down throw. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, go. Hey, here we go.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route. Turn.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed left side to Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Think right. So, hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
It's second down and 10.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, let's...
Oh, it's a push with the tight end. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Hey, go!
Lawrence here running the sneak. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal?
Rip, 23. Hey, so think right. Here we go.
Barkley launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles butt racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get it.
Running this one left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down from the 42.
19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Receiver in motion going left. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half.
The kicker on.
Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
11. On red. Hey, so 13, Luke.
Lawrence working from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45.
These are 24. Son.
Now Lawrence. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, tomato. Done. Hey, kill. Go. Take right open. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
30 left.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Red. Hey, Ginger. Done. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side, complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Back to the air, Lawrence. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence now off the play action. And the defender comes away with it. And the Commanders watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Shipley now to return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Hey.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger, top.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Throws caught.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
On red. 11. Go.
Lawrence to throw it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go. Set. Practice.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
And that is what we call a stat stuff. First, Kate, he picks it up, and then he gets it in the backfield and gets home for the sack. And now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day. And let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking and playing with that confidence.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Stephanie. Cougar 19. Steady.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Let's go.
Second down and 10. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Going to the ground again on first. There's some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
He was taken down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Motion him out of the backfield left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Ready.
Fourth down. Here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He stays up. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. They're going to turn it over as fourth and goal fails.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Big 13 heavy. Rip 23. Turn. This one's hot.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Already a lot of distance to go, Bronk, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Easy. Route. Son. This one's hot.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagles first down.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, lie. Here we go.
Handoff headed right. Barkley drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Great job. Go. Let's go. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Lisa 24.
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuffed him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Red on red. Hot.
Now Lawrence gets it to him on the screen. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, let's go. Alert!
Now give right side to Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On second down, here's Barkley. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Rip, 23. 11.
Sending him on the dive. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know, I like that call for a couple different reasons. Yes, you get the first down. That's the obvious. But more importantly, that defense, they've got to account for everybody offensively on the field.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Darn, this is hot.
Toss play to Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Hey, Elias, here we go.
Going to power with the big tight end. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
When you're down here this close, that's not often the spot you see for creativity. It's not rewarded very often, and that risk kind of blew up in their face.
On red, silver.
Barkley going to try to smash his way in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, set. 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's got some air under this one. Deep to big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 19, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Ready?
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, They got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Ready up.
Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down, Commanders.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Barkley again here on second. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down.
Heavy.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Things at 24. Son, it's on.
They give inside to Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 11-yard
Red
line.
on red. Hey, Soko's hot. Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
The ball carrier. Johnny Newton on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Okay, break. Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, that's hot.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles.